That's the best thing. Like hearing his gong, seeing him appear, you know, lights out, lights up, lights out, lights up. He's gone. I don't know if there's anything cooler, and he can do that forever.
Yeah, because there's a
you can keep the lights off for a while before people start getting annoyed.
Well, you really can. Like there's like a huge suspension. Like you could almost get away with like a minute and a half of just darkness and maybe like some purple or whatever. Because if you hit that gong every couple of minutes, how many times could you hit the gong before you stop getting a pop?
What the fuck?
That would be a good experiment.
That's a great question.
They're like
just the longest walkout ever.
13, number 13. And people are still going, yeah.
The arena would just fill up with carbon dioxide and everybody would pass out.
Yeah.
It would take too long. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, there's something cool about the like mythical vibe that the Undertaker had. And like when you look at the gimmick on paper, you're like, this is dumb. Like no one's ever going to be able to get that over. And then Mark Calloway says, hold my urn.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad you said the word mythical, because I feel like it keeps him in that bracket of
it's a supernatural gimmick.
It's a supernatural gimmick, but it's also like it makes every appearance he has seem that more special. It's sort of like whenever you see Michael Jordan on TV nowadays, you feel like you're committing a crime. You know, it's like, wait a minute, am I supposed to be watching this? Am I allowed to watch this? That's God on my TV screen right now. And like that's kind of how I feel whenever I think the Undertaker is probably the only guy that makes me feel that way. Whenever he's on screen, I'm always like, and he's always been like that.
Yeah. It has a larger than life feel to it.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's what they aim for with every character, but to get to that level is just absolutely crazy. He's supposed to be a dead guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's dead already.
You can't hurt him.
And I mean, they did a good job with Kane, and they tried to introduce like he was his brother, and
Kane was like Kane was like the unhinged Undertaker.
Yeah.
He was pure evil, right?
And it was like, it was weird because they made him a demon, basically, is what they did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was an odd contrast, but it was all, it obviously worked. Kane was great, but the problem with it is he's always overshadowed by the Undertaker,
Scottie Pippen.
But Kane had a great career, dude, and a long career too.
Mm-hmm.
Then he
Corporate Kane,
Concessions Kane.
Concessions Kane
is the best, dude.